So the Siege line is really kicking it. Freaking, there are just so many figures that are doing amazing thus far. And even the ones of characters that I have that I am not keeping as those characters, the customs that I've been making of them are just so great. If I'm being honest, it's just even nice to have these molds. But this line is definitely not shy of giving us some new Decepticons for the line. One of which came out in the latest wave, Brunt. Now, Brunt here was actually a buddy for Trypticon, but didn't actually have a robot mode with the original toy like his buddy Full Tilt did. So they took a robot mode from a different continuity and hoped that the Transformers fans didn't notice. Apparently this guy is based on a Centurion drone from the Stormbringer comic. Hell if I know, I've never read it, so I didn't notice. I just think this robot mode is intimidating as hell and really cool. It's like RoboCop if he was a Terminator. Got the nice red visor up there, nice orange barrel back here, a little Galvatron-y if I do say so myself, which you can take off of his back and put it on his arm. Because he's a Siege figure, you can put it on any one of these many weapon ports that he has all over him. But I honestly kind of prefer to have it up here above his right shoulder. Also really love that this guy has claws. He and Thermidor will definitely get along just fine. It definitely kind of feels like another army builder type of thing, like Prime Viacons. So this guy in the Siege line is a bit different than your average Deluxes. It's actually one of the few Deluxe figures known in this line known as a Weaponizer. And what that means is that you can tear him to absolute shreds and use his corpse like weaponry and armor. Kind of like what Optimus Prime did in Revenge of the Fallen. And his transformation involves that too. So pretty much what that means is that this guy, Cog, and Six Gun look right into the faces of the people who hate parts formers and laugh hysterically. I kind of think that's hilarious. Doesn't really bother me all that much. I mean, with a figure this nice, how would it? Actually, not only that, his transformation's a lot like a Creo Transformer. Pulling it apart and putting it back together as something else. And since the transformation pretty much just fully involves parts forming, I'm not going to do the whole transformation bit that I usually do for these reviews, i.e. fast-paced stop motions with stock iMovie music that I found. So here is Brunt's tank mode, and he honestly looks great. I really love the huge cannon up here, and I kind of like how the cannon that went on his back splits apart. The orange barrel goes up here, and the other barrel goes down here as kind of like a scope thing. It honestly kind of looks like something that you would man at the back, which I'm sure that you could probably do with this figure if you work hard enough. But yeah, it just looks really cool, and I'm in love with it. One thing that kind of bothers me, I suppose, is that his front is a little wider back up here than the back. I guess I kind of wish that the back was a little wider so that way the tank treads are flush together. The front's just a little fat, but in all honesty, it's not a big issue. And something I can live with. It still looks perfectly fine. Something you can do with the leg joints if you want to is you can utilize these to shoot sideways or other sideways, zigzag, because people shoot like this, obviously. I love that the turret can go up and down. It's got a full 360-degree movement. It's just an absolutely great tank. It's a great figure overall. And plus, when I get Titan's Return Trypticon in my possession, it'll make a great piece to go with. And if I do get that figure, I will eventually do a review of that. Full Tilt, Trypticon, the whole works. And then this guy will have a little family of his own to go to. So Siege Brunt, should you pick him up? Absolutely. If you can find him, definitely. Now, if only I could have found 3 reflectors to go with this. Anyway, guys, that's been another review from me. Thank you all very much for watching. I've been 01 Trans Fan, the #1, and I'll talk to you all next time. Take it easy, guys.